it is really safe to use autonomous driving today. So interestingly, self-driving cars or autonomous vehicles, they reduce accidents by up to 90%. So imagine if there's 100 accidents occurring every month or every day, whatever statistics. And before we go into details about whether or not it's good or bad, let me briefly describe you what autonomous cars really mean. All right. So regular cars like Mustang, let's say, or BMW, or any other car that you love, is usually fully manual, which means driver controls everything, right? And there's in general 5 levels of autonomous, let's say, driving cars. And the most autonomous being level 5, which is not invented yet. I mean, it is being invented or being experimented, but it is not available for regular person to purchase it. Tesla cars, which which you suppose that they are self-driving, apparently are not, and they are only level 2 autonomous, and they are 3 levels behind from being fully autonomous, right? Why? Because Tesla cars allow driver to, let's say, control certain part, and it can control some other part on its own, but it still needs driver to be there and be still concentrated on the road and drive the car, right? So yes, level 5 is not yet there, but it's about to come in the future. Level 4 is, by the way, expected to come by 2025, some experts suggest. So, in today's presentation, these are 3 things I would like to cover. What are the benefits or promises of self-driving cars? What challenges are we going to face, as well as some potential solutions to these challenges? Well, again, as I mentioned, the first and foremost promise of self-driving cars is safety, right? They are going to make our roads and traffic much more safer, and by statistics, you can see they are, for example, 7 times safer, which means self-driving cars are 6.7 times less likely to cause accidents in which they will cause some injury for human, rather than human drivers, right? This research, by the way, was carried out by Waymo, which is self-driving cars company sponsored by ABC. It's daughter company of ABC, which is owner of Google as well. And they also optimize traffic flow because they drive on very certain pattern. They're going to follow all the directions and signs on the road. And of course, they're environmental friendly because they work on electrical vehicles, right? So why not replace all the cars with self-driving cars if these are all benefits? Do you think it's safe? Well, it might not be. There could be some problems with self-driving cars, which I'd like to mention now. And the primary problem being technological limitation. Self-driving cars are not 100% safe. They do not prevent all the accidents. Sometimes they actually cause accidents if there will be some error, or if there will be some bandwidth problem, or any part of the self-driving car will not work, there will be some problem. Ethical issues being second primary concerns. Many people will be wondering who to blame if there will be accident caused by a self-driving car, right? Should we blame the manufacturer? Should we blame the designer of the car? Should we blame the manufacturer of certain part of the car which didn't work? There are a lot of questions. And economics, well, it's going to take up many jobs of the drivers, right? And yet you can see, we are far from being fully autonomous car paradise, right? Okay, so in overcoming challenges, there are some steps being taken or already taken. And some of them being, let's say, for example, developing an accurate model, a better model of prediction, economically feasible cars, or establishing legal frameworks. For example, technologically, this is actually what is being studied at DKU. Some students and some professors are studying collaborative perception for autonomous drivers or autonomous cars. It is a novel technology to combine the vision of autonomous vehicles and to have them have a shared vision between them, which will mean that they will have everything about their environment. They will know where to move, when to move, and how to move, right? And this basically works by sharing vision of agents. For example, agent 1, agent 2, agent 3, they share vision and collaboratively work better together, right? And also, they eventually improve their accuracy. Legal framework, well, there have been multiple laws established by US government, for example, in 2016 to 2022 regarding the ethical issues concerning the autonomous cars. And these guidelines clearly outline who to blame or how to proceed if there will be an accident involving self-driving cars. Well, I believe that economic issues and problems or solutions are out of scope of this presentation, so I'll leave it for you to research if you would like to find out more. So yes, in conclusion, we have seen some benefits of self-driving cars. Of course, they're accurate in some cases, they're environmentally friendly, but there are of course some problems which prevent us from replacing all the cars with self-driving ones, right? And way forward is of course to do research and to work more on this novel technology. Thank you very much. This was my presentation. I hope you like it.